Alright, so this is pretty much the finish. Don't mind the little, you know, put a little, I gotta fix that, you know. I'll get around to it, but it's all good. Other than that, everything is pretty much finito, you know. Now I'm gonna show you the inside. Come on in. Okay, yeah. So, bed is still right here. I got the Smithy right here. You know, got a little window right here. You can look out. See, like, who the fuck is out there? You know. If you don't, you know. Got a nice little storage bin right here. Another window, so we can keep an eye on cotton candy and friends. Then we got, whoop! Look at that. Look at that. It's lit up in here. It's lit up in here. I can tell you that. It's lit up in here. If it ain't lit where you at, it's lit up in here. Alright. You know, then you got you a nice little view, right? Still can see cotton candy a little bit over here, but you got you a nice little view. Nice little ocean view, right? Maybe you want to look a little bit more at the stars or something like that. There you go. Alright. Over here, you know, we got the refining forge. You know how we do it. You know, we up in premium times. We premium, you know. We got to do what we can up in these prehistoric times, you know. But just because it's prehistoric times don't mean that you can't live life on a premium, you know. So right here we got the little curved stone, little staircase, you know, a little fancy with it, all right. Over here I got the little preserving bin, aka it's damn near like a hot fucking microwave. A hot refrigerator is a better way to say it, you know. Now up here, you know, you got you even better view, right? Sun is coming up. It's a beautiful day, all right. Over here, you will see a nice little balcony. Nice, you know. This one I'm really proud of, you know. So, got some more windows over here, of course, you know. Check out all the predators that's coming through. Like you on some Malcolm X type shit. Facts, you know. Alright, so you got some more bins up there. Of course, you gotta have enough bins, you know, for all the supplies and the resources and all that. Cause you know we're a one-man team. But scratch that, you know, we got cotton candy over there. It's all good, all good. We used to have a lot more people to the party. Unfortunately, not everybody made it this far. Cotton candy is the last one to survive. But it's all good. After this episode, I'm about to go back out into the wilderness, the jungle, you know, and we're gonna get some more some more associates, you know. All right, so out here, right? This is what I'm thinking. We're gonna probably have like a basketball court, some shit like that, you know, like some prehistoric basketball, something like that. Maybe we could do some frisbee, you know. Ultimate frisbee or some shit, you know, or you know, you can just chill, you know, you can just lay out here, you can sunbathe, you know, you can look up at the sky, look at the stars and whatnot, you know. Okay, right, so it's not done yet, it's not done, right? Check out this window, nice, see all the little flying creatures and all that, you know. All right, that's cool. Woo, look at that, second balcony. Second balcony. Who do it like me? Who do it like me? Nice, nice. And, you know, if it's raining, you know, you can just sit here, you can just chill, right? Probably gonna get a chair out here, something like that, bench. Let's see. All right. So that's nice and all, but then you also gotta have a little escape hatch, you know. Right, if you get stuck in the house, you know, you got a predator right here, you might have a predator right here, you might have a predator right there. Where the fuck do you go? You go up, motherfucker, you know? That's where you gotta go. You gotta go up, alright. Nice, right? That ain't it though. Hold on. Alright, you ready for this? You ready for this? Third balcony, motherfucker! Third balcony! Oh shit, where they do that? Where they do that? You know, like this is a spot you bring your chick at. You know, y'all want a little privacy, y'all want a little alone time. You know, you want to bring over some good company. You know, this is a spot you do it in. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna get some tables and all that. You know, we gonna flavor it up. We gonna flavor it up. No doubt about that. All right. Excuse that. You ain't hear that. You ain't hear that. I'm gonna keep that right there because I'm gonna need that for later. Don't worry about what I'm gonna do with that. You know, so stay on the focus. All right. Stay on the topic. All right. So over here, you know, got the crock pot. You know, got the seeds up in there. You know, say not fertilized. I did fertilize it, but I guess the fertilizer is gone. So, you know, this, you know, surprise, surprise. This is what I was about to do with it. You know. All right. You know, you just come over here, you press down, hit the access inventory. You know, you put the human feces up in there. You know, and bada boom, bada bing. You know. And then of course, you know, we had to leave some of the landscape. You know, I seen this. Oh, hold on. This dude about to die real quick. Fucking up the vibe, man. Come on, dude. Alright, so, you know, we had to leave some of the scenery here. You know, I just couldn't bring it upon myself to just, like, destroy these two trees, man. Like, they over here leaning over. You know, that means that the wind and all that was trying to defeat them. But they kept going. You know, you gotta respect that, bro. They on sand. How often do you see trees on sand, bro? Shit's crazy. You know, so you gotta respect that grind, you know. But yeah, and then of course, cotton candy is what we driving with, you know. It's what we riding with. Check out those toes. Check out those different colors. Look at the accents on that, you know. Dope. There's a reason why I call her cotton candy. You feel me? All right, you know. Pull out the ride real quick, you know. Turn it around real quick, back it up a little bit, you know. Do it all over again if you want to, you know. Let me go ahead, level her up. She got to level up. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Melee damage. Try me. Alright, so you got to see the inside and the outside of my house. Shit, I feel kind of violated showing you all of this, you know. Oh, I guess I didn't show you this, you know. You go ahead and sit down. Feel me, my dog. This is where all the important decisions goes down. Yep. Alright, I don't know why he stood up on the table, but it's all good. But yeah, I ain't showed you the inside of the house. I ain't showed you the outside of the house. I ain't showed you secrets about the house. I ain't showed nobody else. So, you know, on the... Oh. Damn, what the fuck have I been eating? God damn. Alright, so, yeah, man, that's about it. So, you ain't gotta go home, but, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. That's all I know, big dog. Alright, see you. Peace. If you watched this far, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Salut. Sorry, man. The party's over.